Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I have a Makeup Revolution haul for you all. So I actually ordered this haul online only because whenever I do actually go into a Superdrug store to look at the Makeup Revolution stands, there never seems to be the full selection available. There always seems to be bits of the collection depending on what store you go into. And I know they've also released a few new products that I wanted to try, so I placed this online. At the time I placed the order online, they didn't have these two new palettes in store, but I think they do now because I've seen them. So it might be worth looking in your shop if you don't want to actually order online yet. So the first things that I'm going to start with are actually these matte blushes, which are not new, but when I went online I did actually want to try these as well because my store doesn't have them. And these were reduced, they were £2 each instead of £4. So I don't know if they're now discontinuing these or if there was just a sale on. So I got 4 colours and they're mostly nude, except for this one which did not look this vibrant online. So I don't know how I'm going to get on with this one, especially with my skin tone. I think if you had deeper skin this would look amazing, but for me I think it's going to be very hard to pull this off. Colours I've got are Beloved, which is this much more pinky nude, and then Nude, which is a true nude, and then Fusion, which is kind of probably a mashup of this very vibrant one and this nude one. It's definitely a lot more of a hot pink, but it's still almost within the nude spectrum. And then I got New Rules, which is this very vibrant fuchsia colour. So this is what all of the blushes look like, and they have the Revolution logo embossed on them. I'm not normally the biggest fan of matte blushes, but I don't know, I just fancied a change, and also I wear a lot of shimmery makeup. Sometimes I think when I do wear a shimmery blush as well, it is a bit overkill, and I have heard really good things about these blushes as well. And this is very pigmented, which you would expect from a colour that vibrant. I will also include close-up swatches. So it's very vibrant. It does seem a bit chalky, but again it was only £2, so I'm not too sure how I'm going to wear that. That doesn't look like my colour at all, but it is very pretty. And so this is Fusion. That looks like that would be amazing for summer. What I might actually do is mix this one with a lighter one to try and get it more wearable. So that is Fusion. And this is Beloved. Just from swatching it, this one seems a lot smoother than the other two, so I don't know if the more vibrant ones aren't as good. And this one doesn't feel as chalky when I swatch it, but there does seem to be a lot of colour fallout. And this colour is absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm going to get, I don't know how I'm going to hold this. I think I'm going to get a lot more wear out of this one. Again, like I said, I will include a close-up swatch after I've done this. And then lastly, this is Nude, which I really didn't need another nude blush, but I thought I might as well. That one doesn't seem as pigmented as the others. Of the 4, Beloved is definitely the one that I'm going to get most wear out of. And then I also got 2 lipsticks. I did want the new rose gold ones they've come out in, but the colour that I've wanted is actually sold out. I don't know the line of these, what these lipsticks are, but they just seem to be their standard ones with the rose gold ring and the colours on the bottom. So I got You'll Be Beautiful and Looking Ahead. I have actually worn this one. It's a nice nude colour, but it isn't very pigmented. I wouldn't go out of your way to buy it. And that's what that looks like. And they are quite sheer when you apply them. I do definitely prefer more of a pigmented lipstick. This one I haven't used yet, which is Looking Ahead. I thought this would be a really pretty colour for the autumn, and that's what that one looks like. I got 2 of their new palettes. This is the palette in Blush Queen. When I looked online, I actually bought it for this colour, which looks a lot more neutral. It still looks quite vibrant, but definitely not as bright as this. So if I'd have seen this in the shop, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. They've also redesigned these palettes. I don't actually have any of the original colours that they brought out, purely because when Freedom came out, I bought their version instead because I think they look a bit nicer than these circles. So I don't actually have these to compare. I've never used these palettes before, but I definitely prefer that you can actually see the colours now, because I can imagine if you have a lot of them it would be quite hard to find what you want. So this is what the colours look like. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go away and swatch these because these don't have names. It's going to be quite hard to show you them. These are definitely more on the pinky nude side, which I don't tend to go for as much. I felt like a change. This one is absolutely beautiful. I think I'm probably going to wear this one the most. So this is the blush palette in Blush Queen. I must admit I'm not amazingly impressed with this palette. The swatches themselves don't seem overly pigmented. It's just the shimmer that's really coming out instead of the colour. And this was £6, and I don't think I said the price of the lipstick purely because I can't remember, but I don't think they would have been more than £1 or £2. And this is the Golden Sugar 2 palette. Even though this is a new release, it didn't come with the packaging like this, the see-through cover, which was a bit annoying. It actually came in a box, which I'm not going to keep. And then on the back it has all of the colours. This one, again, I only bought for 1 colour, but this one didn't disappoint. I bought this one for this absolutely stunning peachy colour, and I'm going to get a hell of a lot of wear out of this, I can tell straight away. This one I'm not too sure. It seems a lot more bronzy, even for a bronzer, if that makes any sort of sense. I will probably use that more as an eyeshadow. But these two seem to be matte, whereas in this one you don't have any matte shades. And then I would say this one's probably a highlighter, and then these are the blushes themselves. Again, that one's probably a highlighter as well. So I will now go away and swatch these. So this is the Golden Sugar 2 palette swatch. That peach colour, which is the second colour, absolutely stunning. And also the 5th colour in, sorry, that highlighter is absolutely gorgeous. I was not expecting that. So that was my Makeup Revolution haul. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.